Are we live? I need to know if it sounds fine. I need to know if it looks fine. I still can't get Fallout 4 working because it decided it wanted to need an update for F4SE. This silence on this stream is driving me insane. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be something small. It's not going to be like a... I don't even think it's going to be a remaster. It's probably going to be a brand new game. Because I don't see them going through all of this to announce a remaster or switch. This is the kind of hype that they do for like a big game, like they did with Fallout 4. I don't see them doing it with a remaster. I watch the subreddits, but I don't actually post anything. I'm not sure if it's lagging on my end or if it's lagging on your guys' as well. I'm going to continue trying to get Fallout 4 working for once. Okay, this whole chat off to the side thing isn't going to be good enough. Let's go like this. Nice name. That's very insulting. I do see it being a spin-off, but there's also some other stuff going on with Fallout 5. Todd Howard did apparently mention that Fallout 5 was already in the works. And then they also have the Fallout 5 website already taken, so... They're streaming New Vegas music on Bethesda's Twitter. Are they? Let's see if you're trolling me. Pete Hines is getting triggered because people can't tell time on an analog watch. Alright, let's see if you're trolling me. On Bethesda or Bethesda Game Studios? Can't wait for some unoptimized city FPS drops. Yeah, I get a lot of that in Fallout 4. I would say a pretty beast PC, and I can't really go in downtown Boston without massive FPS drop. When do I think that they'll show something? It has to be today. I don't see them doing all of this and then not showing something today, unless they're truly trolling the hell out of us. Do you think it is developed by Bethesda Game Studios? I think it's absolutely developed by Bethesda Game Studios. The reason for that is because not only did the Bethesda Game Studios tweet out the please stand by, but it's also the Bethesda Game Studios staff that were coming on screen during the stream. So, good morning, Sean Simon. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not seeing any New Vegas music, so. All right, let's see if Fallout 4 will work. Mod conflicts. Wonderful. As long as Meatball is in the game? Yeah, I would definitely love to see a Fallout game in some places like San Francisco. I do see a Fallout 3 Special Edition happening, but I don't think that that is what they're teasing right now. Mainly because some of the leaks that are coming out and some of the people that are mentioning that it's likely not that. On top of the fact that with their previous remaster for Skyrim, they didn't do a whole big leading up thing like this. They literally just showed it at E3. They didn't do any pre-teasing, so... Yeah, Fallout Online probably would not be people's favorite thing. I don't know if they would do that after the reception of Elder Scrolls Online. That's the thing. Yeah, it's not going to be something VR related. At least not like a VR port. I still want to know what Starfield is because there's still stuff going on with that. Still updates on the trademark, and they're not doing anything with it yet. So. I Fallout Online, I do see them doing it eventually. They also do have the website, at least what it seems. So I really don't think people would accept that very well though. Really, if they're not going to do a Fallout 3 remaster though, like anytime soon at least, I think that they really need to fix the damn game on PC because it's a complete pain in the ass to run. If it's Fallout Online, I'm not even gonna bother buying. Yeah, see, the thing is, I tried to get into the Elder Scrolls Online, but it's just I'm not an MMO kind of person, so doesn't seem like a lot of people are. There's definitely a fan base for MMOs, but I don't think that's really what Elder Scrolls and Fallout fans are looking for. Do you think it is possible for Bethesda Game Studios to release 2 big games this year? I don't know about 2 big games. Like, I don't think they're gonna release like a Fallout 5 and a Starfield. I don't think that they would do that. If they're gonna announce Starfield, I would assume it's gonna be next year. I do see them releasing games in a much shorter time span than they've been doing in the past, mainly because of their growth. What's up, Colby? Fallout 1 remake would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool. I've never given Fallout, the original games, a chance, so. Maybe Starfield is just a new ZeniMax game rather than BGS. Yeah, the thing is everyone is predicting that it's a BGS game, but there's no actual confirmation of that, so we can't really jump onto that immediately. The only reason why it seems like it's BGS related is because it's been trademarked for so long, and they're really the only ones that take that long to develop games and develop games from the concept state, so it's really hard to tell. But until it's something that's confirmed, I don't think that we should even bother talking about it. Fallout 5 might be coming out. That's the thing, is we don't they're teasing something Fallout related. They're most likely going to be showing it today because of their teasing yesterday. So it's going to be something Fallout related today, most likely. The thing about that, Ryan, is the reason why I don't think it's gonna be Fallout 3 Anniversary Edition. It's not gonna. They're not doing a Fallout 3 Anniversary Edition exclusive to the Switch. But I do see what you're saying. I'm trying to get a game started here. I'm trying to start Fallout 4, but I'm dealing with mod conflicts right now. So just give me a quick moment, and we'll have a game running. If there's any if you guys want me to play the Tranquility Lane music in the background, just so that there's some background music or something like that, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and do so. Do you believe what Bethesda Game Studios game they are teasing will be using the creation engine? I don't see, sadly enough, I don't see Bethesda Game Studios leaving the creation engine anytime soon. The reason for that is because the development time to create a new engine would take many years, and I don't think that they're going to put the resources into that until we have even better technology than we have right now. I would love for them to have a better engine, though. It's going to be Hancock dancing naked. Just play Pac-Man. I don't have any Pac-Man. What is this? It's me sitting here trying to get Fallout 4 launched so that we can wait until Bethesda actually decides to show something. I can't remember the shortcut. Could it be Fallout Battle Royale? I don't I don't see them doing that. I love that joke though. But I would hope not. A Fallout Battle Royale, I mean that would definitely have potential, but I don't see them doing that. They don't really like multiplayer games. Imagine a Bethesda game in the Crytek engine. Man, that would not be fun. Buggy and also really hard to run. Not a great combo. Then again, that's already their creation engine, so at least the game would look pretty at the same time. People are saying half an hour in the Twitch chat. Is that the time that Pete Hines was getting triggered about, though? Because Pete Hines did tweet out getting upset with people not being able to tell the time on an analog watch. Tweeted out saying, I can't tell you how incredibly disappointed I am to go into the Twitch chat and discover how many people have no clue how to tell time on an analog watch. Kids, shaking my head. Pete Hines always gets triggered, and I love it. He's always so passive-aggressive with people as well. I think Bethesda does have the rights to use the creation engine. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I mean, Fallout 4 took them more than 2 years, so that... it's not necessarily... Yeah, it definitely wouldn't give them enough time to do a new Fallout with a new engine. It would definitely give them enough time to do a new Fallout, especially with the fact that... they've expanded quite a bit. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things here. This is my first live stream, so... And I'm unable to get Fallout 4 working. So this is already going wonderfully. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying nonetheless. The watches stop moving. Yeah, they keep turning it to different times, so... Did Bethesda make the game, Brio? I honestly couldn't answer that question. From my understanding, Bethesda Game Studios developed it, but I could be completely mistaken it. Yeah, I'm absolutely hyped for Rage 2. I'm pretty sure you might be able to tell in my videos for it, and the fact that I was even covering it in the first place, and the fact that I started a Let's Play on it after it was announced, or at least when it started getting teased. First time viewer. Sadly enough, though, Rage 2 is not coming until 2019, and articles are suggesting spring 2019, so we're not going to be seeing it for quite some time, which is very depressing. I think I've got all my Fallout 4 mods updated that need to be updated before I can launch. This is why I love Creation Club. All these tiny little updates breaking F4SE every single time in every single one of the mods. Bethesda Game Studios did not develop the Game Brio engine. Yeah, I would have to search up to figure out who actually developed the Game Brio engine, because I'm unsure. Okay, I'm gonna launch Fallout 4 and see if it works now. Thank you, Titus1402, for subscribing. I might move around my monitor so I have a better look at it. They removed the cupcake? No, they didn't. What are you talking about? Oh, they did. I'm sorry. It was not staying updated. They've got dog meat now. They're removing it right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page so that you guys can see a more updated version. Back to 82,000 viewers. Yo, what's going on?
Kids are cyberbullied.
Is this an advertisement?
Every month.
Or is this actually a part of the stream? Okay, yeah, it's an advertisement. That confused the heck out of me. Yeah, bullshit ad. At least you know I'm not using ad blocker now. Yeah, bullying ad. Why am I lagging? Here, one sec. Gotta close some tabs. Got like 5,000 tabs open on my laptop. Yeah, the weight is killing me too. That's why I'm trying to get Fallout 4 working so that we can at least be dealing with that. What time do you think Bethesda Game Studios will be announcing a new video game? You see, the times reported by everyone seems quite a bit different. So, I believe what people were first saying was it was going to be, at least it should be starting, I want to say in 40 minutes, but we don't know if that's actually when it's going to start. What's the time there? It is currently 6:20 a.m. I did not go to bed. I stayed up just so I could start this live stream early. What the fuck are we gonna do for 40 minutes, guys? Hopefully get to look at my beautifully modded Fallout 4, if that ever wants to launch. All right. The moment of truth. Let's go and sort our plugins. Make sure every single one of them is enabled. And hopefully doesn't shit on my PC. I'm calling it that it's just a big troll. You see, that's the thing is Pete Hines did mention something about trolling, but I don't know what that was necessarily in reference to. Is Bethesda actually live streaming right now? Yes, they're live streaming right now. That is what we are watching right now. Make sure that you guys can actually see this. Bam, right here. This is them live streaming. Do you think Telltale Games will ever develop a Fallout game with Bethesda Game Studios? You see, that just depends on where Bethesda Game Studios stands on having a third-party studio develop a game with their property. Because after Fallout New Vegas, it seems like they don't want to do that for whatever reason. And it's kind of sad because there could be some really cool third-party developed games for Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and it would give them time to play around with some new IPs, but I don't know. Wolf Among Us 2. I believe, isn't Season 2 for that already confirmed? What if Fallout 5 is in space? That would be interesting. It's possible, but I don't know if they would do that or not. Apparently, oh, and someone's coming on to stream. It's a baby. Wondering if we should just drop right into a random save, or if we should start fresh. Should we start fresh on Fallout 4? Your Fallout music made me think we're starting the announcement. Sorry about that. I want to make sure, is the music for Fallout 4 that you can hear in the background, is it too loud or is it fine? Random save. See, the thing is, I don't know if I have any random, like, good saves, because I deleted them all. You know, let's just load into... Let's load into here. It's perfect. Anything better than intro? Wait, you don't want to watch me run to the vault, escape the vault? Video output low. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm not sure how it's gonna run with me doing this, but we're about to find out. Let's hope that it actually works. Yeah, I know, you can't see shit right now. This is the fun experience of trying to stream and record a Fallout game. Any Bethesda game, really. They don't like capturing properly. Refresh Bethesda stream. Will do. Answer my question. What did you say here? I'm sorry. I was not expecting to see my chat move this fast. I mean, it's a lot slower than most people's chats, but I was expecting to get like one message per minute. Where in the West Coast do you want the next Fallout spinoff to take place? See, that's a hard question for me because I don't really know many locations in the States. So that would be extremely hard for me to say. Where in the West Coast do you want the next? Yeah, you said it again. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I have been fantastic, Star Wars Legacy. I've seen that your Twitter and your YouTube have grown quite extensively. I actually just recently followed you on Twitter again because I saw some of your stuff being posted on Twitter being retweeted by some other larger people. I'm trying to think if there's like any other game I should just jump onto and play since I'm unable to get Fallout 4 working whatsoever. And we're getting Discord messages. Welcome to the Discord. Fallout Shelter. The watch is set at 9:45. Yeah, so that would be 9:45 Eastern time. So that would be in... So 6:45 in the morning. So if you're not trolling, then it should be in about... Wow, my brain's really not working. This is what happens when you don't go to bed and you just stay up and then start streaming and try to play around with mods for a solid hour. Bethesda's Twitch chat. Yeah. Yeah, it's extremely cancer. All right, let's... Is there another game I could launch since this is being a pain in my ass? And they are doing something. I think they just played around with the watch again, didn't they? Every single time I see them even move hands on the stream, I get extremely excited. Play Tail. Yeah, I don't have Tale of Two Wastelands set up, so I would not be able to do that. I can see if I can get Fallout 3 working again, but I might have to go like this. One sec. In case you couldn't see it, chose the wrong thing. I'm a professional streamer. You all know it. Bethesda's trolling us. It feels like I'm trolling you at this moment because I'm unable to launch a game. Yeah, they're definitely not doing this for a Fallout 3 remaster. It has to be an actual game, and according to some other sources, it is an actual game. It's not just a remaster. So everything is pointing towards a actual game. But I would say that it's very likely that we would see a Fallout 3 remaster at E3 anyway, but I don't think it's going to be announced today. I'm doing absolutely fantastic compared to what I was doing. Thank you for noticing. You should make the Twitch chat visible. Twitch chat was visible on this. Wow, that is really big. So if we go professional stream right here. If they did a Fallout 5, do you think they would keep a voice protagonist? The thing about that is, if they were to keep a voice protagonist, I don't think they would make the same mistake of doing the dialogue wheel. Todd Howard did mention how their dialogue system in Fallout 4 was a misstep, wasn't received very well. So I see them playing around with it again. Whether or not they get rid of the voice protagonist, I don't know if they would do that because so many people would expect it now, especially all the newcomers to the Fallout series. I don't know if they would just drop the voice protagonist because the hardcore Fallout fans and the hardcore role players don't like it. I feel like voice protagonists might be here to stay. But hopefully more dialogue options in the future. Yeah, I see it going either way. They could drop the voice character because of the hardcore Fallout fans, or they could keep it because of the massive increase of the fan base. Yeah, a lot of people were kind of back and forth on whether they like voice acting in Fallout 4, so it's not surprising that there's some people that didn't like it. Here. Yeah, there's now over 100,000 people again watching a bobblehead with its thumbs sticking up. Did you like voice acting? Did I like voice acting? I'm very mixed on it. I'm not really someone who role plays, so I personally like voice acting. I thought the voice acting was also done very well, but the limitations that a voice actor brings to a game like Fallout, I don't think it's worth it. I think it limits what the game can do with its story, like extremely. I don't think it's a smart idea for Fallout. And if they bring it to the Elder Scrolls, that's going to piss off a lot of people. And I'm going to close more tabs again because we're lagging. All right. Close all of these now. You guys get to hear my beautiful hand hitting the microphone. Fallout 3 Switch. I still see Fallout 3 Anniversary Edition being on Switch, but that's not what this announcement is going to be about. Just to quickly ask you guys again, is the stream okay? Because right now it's saying that the video output is low. So I just want to make sure that it's fine. Play some ragdoll volleyball. What is your favorite Fallout and RPG? My favorite Fallout? You see, that's hard for me to answer because I loved Fallout New Vegas. That brought me back to the Fallout series, but Fallout 3 is so nostalgic to me because it's what brought me into the Fallout series, and I played it as soon as it came out in 2008 after being shown it by a friend, so it's hard for me to say. As for my favorite RPG, really the only RPGs that I've played are Bethesda Game Studios titles, so ever since I got my hands on Fallout 3, I've pretty much not played many single-player games other than Bethesda-related games. This is a bamboozle, isn't it? Fallout 1 is life-changing. Stream's fine. Awesome. I'm wondering if I should even bother trying to get my game working because it's still not working. Actually. And now all my screens are going black. Wonderful. And they just touched the screen again as soon as I'm lagging. Yeah, sorry. My stream lags every single time I alt tab in and out of my game. They just messed around with the watch again. So it looks like they keep putting it back to 9:45, right? Do you think a Fallout game set in Europe could work? I think a Fallout game set in pretty much anywhere could work. But I don't know. I don't know a lot about Europe, but I definitely do think that a Fallout in Europe would definitely work. I'm gonna refresh it one more time. I would love Fallout in London. Oh my god. Yeah, Fallout in London would be very interesting. And I believe, didn't they also show in the Rage teasers, they showed a Fallout, they showed the clock that's in London? I see you cuckling. I honestly, oh, chuckling. Cuckling. Fallout in England would be cool, yes. What are you going on about, Ryan? Wait a sec, there's Peter Lines in the background poding and getting butt burnt. Yeah. It's a good one. That's why a cross between Occupied Canada would be cool. I mean, I would personally love Fallout to have something Canada related, but that's a little bit of biased coming from me because I'm Canadian, so. Okay, that is that you? I'm not removing anyone's comments. They I have to go and manually change my. You think that the new Fallout is Starfield? I personally don't think that the new Fallout is Starfield. It's a possibility, but I don't see that being a thing. I personally think Starfield is a completely different game, and I think that we might see it next year. But who really knows at this point? They're toying with us in so many different ways with all this, as in combination with all the leaks and everything that are going on. It's really hard to pick out what this is going to be, because a bunch of sources are saying it's not going to be a remaster and all this, and it's very confusing at this point. Okay, well, since I can't get it working, I'm just going to go back to this view. Do you reckon it will get revealed today? I don't see it being revealed any other time except for today. So yes, I do reckon that it's going to be revealed today. I think it's going to be like Fallout 4, where they do a quick reveal trailer, and then we get to see more gameplay at E3. We saw what Saints Row did with Outer Space, ruin the series. I don't know, I kind of liked the later on Saints Rows because they were extremely goofy and they didn't take themselves seriously at all. They knew that they were turning into a joke. How long do you plan on watching this? People have been chilling here like 12 hours almost. Yeah, I actually haven't slept since this stream went live. So in a few more hours, I will have been up for a full 24 hours. And you invert the colors like the colors of the German flag. I don't know if they're going that in depth with it, but that would be interesting. What do you think about Stalker? I don't know much about Stalker. Multiple people have suggested that I play Stalker, that I check out what Stalker's all about, but I don't actually know really anything about it, so. I think it looks awesome, but what kind of sports do you watch? I don't really watch sports anymore. I used to only watch the NHL. I've watched very little NBA, but that's pretty much it. I don't really watch any sports anymore because all my favorite teams suck ass, so there's no point in me watching. You don't know much, you're royally missing a brilliant game. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are telling me. And of course, the one time I made a Stalker related video, some hardcore Stalker fans came at me about it. Space is a fake, as NASA wants us to believe it is an outer space game. Will you move to America someday? As of right now, I don't plan on moving to the States, but I don't know. I have no idea where life is going to bring me, so. Good morning. Getting some coffee, you need some? You see, I've already got a Java monster. I needed this to survive. I've already had a coffee too, so. Fallout Mobile. I would actually cry, but we've already got Fallout Shelter, so hopefully they're not going to do that. Would be hilarious if they just closed the stream saying it was just a joke. If this ends up being a troll, that would be a very dumb move on their end. But who knows? Could you ever see a co-op Fallout? I could personally see a Fallout co-op. I want a Fallout co-op, but I'm not surprised that Juicehead is streaming. He's on a much harder grind than I am. Guy's absolutely insane. $9:45 is the reveal, I'm pretty sure. Fallout on the GameCube. GameCube was amazing. I love the GameCube. Yeah, a lot of people are going to choose other YouTubers over me in terms of watching them. Like Juicehead, most people are going to hop over onto his stream now that he's streaming. But I mean, I'm just streaming because I'm excited about this, so. Surprised it's a fucking phone app that tells you how many fucking BGS gives. Could be a Fallout 4 DLC that brings co-op support. Yeah. I mean, it could be Could be co-op or multiplayer support through Creation Club, just for the small price of $40. Yeah, that's the thing, is Bethesda doesn't do multiplayer. It does distract from their RPG experience. They're really against multiplayer in their games, so it's kind of sad. I would like to see like a co-op mode like we see in games like Dying Light, where it pretends there's only one person playing, but you're able to still play with your friends. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. Would you be mad if it was just more Fallout 4 DLC? I wouldn't be like extremely pissed. It would at least be something, but I would be pretty salty if it was just more Fallout 4 DLC, yes. It should be in just 1 minute. I'm refreshing the page so that we get the closest to real time. And hopefully we don't lag too much here either. They have 120,000 viewers. Yep. That's what Bethesda can do. Apparently we're going to be seeing something in 1 minute, so this should be quite interesting. At least according to all of you. Fallout 4 was my first Fallout, and the story just felt so empty. Yeah, the story, they really need to get some better writing for their stories, because it's kind of the same thing every single time. Fallout 3, you're finding your dad. Fallout New Vegas, you're finding the person that shot you. And then Fallout 4, you're finding your child. Fallout 4. Disappointed news ahead. Well, it is now time for the supposed reveal, so unless we're all reading the clock wrong, like Pete says, Fallout 3 was my first Fallout and I loved it. Yeah, same for me. And if Fallout 3 wasn't introduced to me in 2008, I would not be sitting here right now. Because that would not have been a game that I would have even checked out or even thought of checking out back then. Make it full screen. Could it be PM? That's the thing, is we don't know. And I don't see them doing it at PM because it just wouldn't make sense for most people in the world, from my understanding, but it could be PM. I think we read the clock wrong. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of, to me, it's confusing because I don't know if they're setting it correctly or not. The bombs in Fallout Universe dropped at 9:47. I don't know how factual that is, so. The black border is fine. Oh, they're doing something. Yep. The glitter got dropped. Okay, that's it. That's it for the stream. That's what they announced. They're releasing some blue and yellow glitter on their store. Stars? Yeah, that is true. They are stars. It's feeling like they're trolling the shit out of us now. Please, just subscribed. Thank you, please. Go to sleep and live longer to play games. I don't sleep. Fallout Starfield confirmed. Pretty much. EA is buying the Fallout franchise. I would actually cry. That boy Germa just subscribed. Thank you. This reminds me of "You will not divide us." Gamers never sleep. Exactly. Especially dedicated gamers that don't want to miss it. I've literally been sitting in this chair pretty much since this stream went live yesterday, which is extremely bad. Might end up dying from like a blood clot in my thigh while streaming, but hey, it's entertainment for you guys. Fallout loot boxes. That would be sick. I would love that in Creation Club. That'd be a wonderful addition. All right, well, it's now past 6:47 or whatever time. I believe you said 2:47 p.m. for you. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten up somewhat and moved around. I've already done one of my workouts today, so hopefully that's enough. Okay, guys, maybe 10 a.m. Yeah, unfortunately. That's what I thought that they put the clock at, or the watch at, the first time. But then they put it at like 9:45 or something like that. So maybe they're just messing with us on time. Creation Club 2.0 and Skyrim Remastered 2. I would love that. That would be the best thing in the world. General Motors. Yeah, I believe that's actually what Maddie said is 11 Eastern time. Because apparently they normally reveal things at 11. Then again, they've also been, I'm pretty sure they've been doing stuff at 10 this time around. Did you play Detroit Become Human? If I had played Detroit Become Human, you would see it on the channel. So no, I have not played Detroit Become Human yet. And my sub box has literally been just a ton of spoilers of it. So let's just say I unsubscribed from quite a few channels. That's one of my biggest pet peeves about some Let's Plays. So apart from watching a bobblehead for the past 24 hours, anything interesting? Interesting as in stuff on the stream, because there has been quite a bit of interesting stuff. One notable... That actually scared the shit out of me. Thank you for following. There was a cupcake at one point. Yes, there was. There was balloons. There was the Sons of Harpy mask. Someone came in and was wearing one of the Son of Harpy mask, which is from Game of Thrones. I don't think that they're doing a Game of Thrones game. I think that they're just paying attention to some of the leaks that come out. What would you think about Fallout 5 China? I don't know much about China, so it could be interesting. I mean, Anchorage was pretty cool. I don't think that was actually in China. It definitely wasn't, but I don't know. They have a big role in Fallout, so I think it's definitely a possibility eventually. Yeah. This waiting game that they're doing is driving me insane. You're all gonna try to scare the shit out of me with that now, aren't you? "8 minutes and we might get something." Time just flies by. There was a leak in Reddit that stated there will be a Fallout mobile game. I would really hope this isn't about a Fallout mobile game. We've already gotten Fallout Shelter, so I hope that's enough for now. If it's cool, you're gonna be pissed. Long wait till it releases. It has to be Fallout 3 Remastered, think. G-Powers96, thank you for subscribing. Has to be Fallout 3 Remastered, think about it, the confetti and the balloons and the cake. See, that's the thing, is I've predicted in the past that there was going to be a Fallout 3 Remastered this time, or this year, and they're doing a lot of stuff that makes it seem like they're doing the whole birthday, the whole anniversary for Fallout 3, But then we're also getting sources that are saying it's not going to be a remaster and it's something else that we won't guess. But that could just be Bethesda getting those sources to throw us off. We're being trolled in so many different ways. Yeah, I would really love to see Fallout to just go in multiple different places of the world, expand outside of the States. I love games that are in the States, but seeing more of the world would be awesome. You could do a recap of the saved clips from the stream. Are you talking about the stream from before, like yesterday when they were doing a bunch of stuff? If that's something that you guys would be interested in, I'll definitely do a breakdown of everything that we saw. It's blurry? This right here is blurry. Is that what you're talking about? Something is happening on Twitch. What would that be? Here, I'll refresh. Is your Bethesda streams blurry? Oh, I must have been a little bit behind. Here we go. They're blurring it out now. Oh, please don't unblur to a countdown. Please don't do that to us. Hey, Epoxy, what would your thoughts be on a Fallout 5 set in Arizona? Just curious. I've seen a lot of people suggest Arizona. I think it would be... I mean, Arizona is Arizona. So I think pretty much most locations in the States, most locations on the planet, I think would be awesome for a Fallout location. What happened to the Vault Boy? I don't know, it just disappeared. Yeah, that's a countdown. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a countdown, and it's going to make me cry when we have to see a countdown when this is no longer blurred. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking countdown, man. Is it actually gonna be a countdown? Fallout Great Lakes. I'm telling you, global Fallout is the next step. What is going on? I have no idea. Things are just blurred. And now we might be getting a countdown, which... Or they're gonna like reveal that they were fucking trolling us this entire time. 99 hours. Follow Battle Royale. If you guys keep suggesting stuff like that, that's gonna end up coming true because they're gonna think that people want that. Try refreshing again. Yeah, I don't know why my Twitch is doing this. Maybe it was because I had my stream going literally all night. Ooh. Yo, what just happened? I could have swore it just was just... Does that say please stand by again? I think that says please stand by again. Storm Tabs, thank you for following. Scares the shit out of me every time. Is that Todd Howard? It's Todd Howard, isn't it? It's Todd Howard, isn't it? It's Todd Howard, isn't it? Yeah, buddy. Oh my goodness.
Long enough, guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I want to thank all of you who tuned into this. It's amazing. We have had over 2 million
Here we go, boys.
Visitors to the stream to watch, I don't know what, nothing, but we have something really cool to show you. It's a tease for our next game, and we'll see you all at E3 June 10th. Thanks.
Oh my god. Holy shit. It's actually happening right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. If my Twitch stream lags, I'm gonna get so upset. Oh my goodness. This looks pretty good. So, is this like a new engine? Or is it just an upgraded engine? Or is it the same? Creation Club. Whoa.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild.
Nude Vegas. Creation Club content. Reclamation Day. It's a new Pip-Boy. Vault 76.
Our future begins.
West Virginia. Fallout 76. Oh my god. Oh my god. It does look like an upgraded engine at least. That's just insane. Oh. Pete Hines. Damn it. The song was West Virginia, so that's insane. That's insane. Their stream is over. Wow. I need to know your guys' opinion on this because Fallout 76 might be shit like 4. See, the thing is about that is they seem to learn a lot from Fallout 4 just in the DLC alone. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be quite insane. Fallout 76 is where? I don't know, the song was West Virginia, so West Virginia, maybe? At least it's not a remaster, so that's better than nothing. Yeah, it's not giving us a lot. That's the thing, is I'm just excited that there's going to be another Fallout, right? But it's hard to get extremely excited when they don't really show us much. It's on the wiki, look it up. But isn't Vault 76 located in Washington? Then it could very well be. I hope it's on a new engine. Was a control vault. We thought it would be called Fallout. Yeah, I know. Fallout 76. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not the 76th Fallout. I mean, if you were to release another version of Skyrim, that would be the 76th version of Skyrim. But it's not the 76th version of Fallout. So now we're naming the Fallout games by the vaults that they revolve around. Well, I honestly don't know how to feel about that. I'm excited, but I'm skeptical because we don't really know that much. So, well, they skipped a few games, but we're here. Vault 76 is one of Vault Tech vaults shown on the computer in the Citadel. Yeah, so people are saying Washington, some people are saying Virginia. I'll definitely have to check it out myself, but yeah. I'm going to be hyped for a long time now. Well, at least we know what it is now, and we're getting something. We're getting a new Fallout. That's all we know right now. Vault 76, yeah, so a lot of people are saying Vault 76 is in DC, and then a lot of people are also saying it's in Virginia, so it's a lot of people are saying that they got the information about Vault 76 on the wiki, so I would assume that information is more real, but fuck online though. At least needs co-op. It's none of them. I don't know what it is about when I'm streaming, but it's just like a constant, it's like my hand has a magnet with my face. I'm sorry about that. I would love to definitely see some co-op action. That would be sick. I have to rewatch soon. Little disappointing, little to no information. Yeah, that's the sad thing, but at least we know what we're getting when we go into the E3. And then another thing about that is, now that they've shown us this, they're probably going to show us a lot of information about Fallout 76 at E3, but they also have shown a ton of stuff already, so I'm really wondering what they're going to be showing at E3 now. Like, they've shown 2 of their new games already, so they don't have any like secret reveals that we know of right now. If it's a DLC, I will cry. Since they're calling it Fallout 76, I don't know. I feel like they would have made it clear that it was DLC. Plus, also they said, I believe Todd Howard said the game that we've been working on. I don't think he would have said that if it's not an actual game. Not a card game, thank God. Yes, at least we know it is an actual game. It's not a remaster. It's not a card game. It's not Fallout Online. It's not any of that shit. It's Fallout 76. Yeah, it can't be DLC. I think they would have made it extremely clear that it's DLC if it was going to be DLC. People are saying it's located in DLC or DC. Damn Enclave remnants. Bethesda isn't known for being misleading. Exactly. This game looks like it's during the time just during or after the nukes. Ryan, you really like that meme, don't you? It's a different story. Do you think it's a spin-off? It's not Fallout 5. I think it might be a spin-off. You see, because this now lines up with what people were saying, what some people were reporting, was that it wasn't going to be a remaster and we weren't going to guess what it is. We obviously weren't going to guess it's a Fallout 76. So that lines up with it. But they also said, what did you say again? They also said that they're taking Fallout in a different direction. So this is that different direction, I guess. Yeah, it's got to be a spinoff. I got to check these messages. I'm getting spammed. It's happening right now. You called it. Wait, what? Yeah, I literally did call it. Oh, smart Bethesda. Imagine if you could run into your character from Fallout 3 in 76. That would definitely be interesting. Likely not an open world game. That's the scary thing, is it's called Fallout 76 and the only thing that we saw was inside of a vault. So, could you imagine if it's a linear game? Could you imagine if they just killed the Fallout franchise with a linear game? Maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe they're gonna do big Fallout games every like 10 years, and then they're gonna do like a standalone kind of linear style game in between. Please replay the video. Yeah, I will try to head on over to their YouTube channel, and we'll check it out. See if they've got it. Doesn't look like they have it yet. Wonderful. They don't have it up yet. Clips? Nope. Videos? Okay, let's go on into this and just fast forward. Fallout 3 spinoff with all the Vault 76 info being found in Fallout 3. Thank you, Wiki. My Fallout 3 character looks like a turd. Alright. We're gonna watch this again. We're gonna watch the whole Todd Howard thing and everything. We get to experience it all over again, like it's happening again.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
We waited long enough. Yeah.
We want to thank all of you who tuned into this.
We're watching it again.
We have had over
this time I'll shut up.
2 million unique visitors to the stream to watch, I don't know what, nothing, but we have something really cool to show you. It's a tease for our next game, and we'll see you all at E3 June 10th. Thanks again.
Almost heaven.
West Virginia. Slow-mo it. Review it. So what I'm assuming here is this is an updated version of the engine.
You must rebuild.
There's a date on the Pip-Boy? Does look like there's a date or something.
Our future begins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it looks like some of the stuff is Fallout 4 assets, but it does look like a slightly updated version of the engine. It's definitely not a new engine whatsoever, but it's definitely an updated version of the engine. Or maybe not. Maybe they just made it look a little prettier somehow. I do want to kind of... Am I going to be able to go... Let's play this song over and over again so that we can get as many copyright claims as possible. That's what I like to do. I want to try to pause it on the Pip-Boy. Because one of you said that there was a date. I can't see. 11 October. I honestly can't see what that says. I apparently can't read upside down after I've stayed up this long either. Did I lie? Ah. What if the Reclamation Day poster in the atrium is some sort of reclamation of land, as in leaving the vault to reclaim the continental US? We're going back in time, I think, just after the bombs fell. That would be quite interesting to see what the world looked like right after the bombs fell, or at least not that long after. 76 is in the year 2076. See, this looks like it says, like, I want to say 12 October, and then it looks like it's like 2107. Looks like Fallout 3 Pip-Boy, man. I wouldn't say it looks like the Fallout 3 Pip-Boy. It looks like a merge of Pip-Boys. Kind of a small detail, but one of the TVs were colored in the trailer when they were supposed to be black and white. Yeah, I saw Juicehead discussing the colored TVs. I can't remember where he said colored TVs were first. This is stuff that I should know. Looks like the Pip-Boy 2500. Yeah, it looks like a merge of a few Pip-Boys. I would say it looks pretty close to the 2500 though. All the Pip-Boys were different. Yeah, all the Pip-Boys are different in pretty much every game. Yeah, if it was right after, you wouldn't be able to leave the vault that much, which might be why it's vault oriented in the trailer. You don't get to see anything outside of the vault, so unless they're waiting to show us all of that at E3, I'm kind of scared, to be honest. The more and more that you guys are talking about this, it's making me worry that we're stuck in a vault the entire game, as if we didn't already hate being in a vault at the beginning of every damn game. Yeah, Juicehead said it was made in New York, the color TV. We can speculate, but in a few hours, people have already deciphered the trailer and taken out the information in this. Yes. Fallout Online, only in vaults. Vault 76 is mentioned in Fallout 3 and its add-on Mothership Zeta and Fallout 4. See, what's making me think, like, what this is making me think is that this seems like a much smaller game, or at least it seems like it's going to be a much smaller game than Fallout 4. It's not a Fallout 5 or anything like that. So what that makes me think is we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more frequent games from Bethesda Game Studios. And I think that we could definitely be seeing Starfield next year. One of the most recent Starfield trademark updates included stuff about what I would assume is Nintendo Switch Labo, whatever it's called. It's a bunch of stuff about cardboard. So I definitely see that coming out next year. This vault looks... This vault looks litty like spaghetti. It looks good though. It does look good, but it's kind of scary, to be honest. What do you think about the trailer? I like the trailer, but it worries me because it only shows us inside of the vault. It doesn't show us anything on the outside like all previous games do. A lot of the trailers always start with being outside of the vault, and this one is putting heavy emphasis on being inside of the vault. We didn't see anything outside of it. So I'm really hoping that it's not a game where we can't leave the vault. And it's not like, yeah, someone just, all is lost filming. I'm sure you'll have to go outside to get resources. That's what I'm kind of scared about. Like, is this going to be like some sort of survival game where you can only leave the vault for a certain amount of time because it's not that long after the war and there's a lot of radiation? It's kind of scary. The head gaming editor of Kotaku writes he's heard Fallout 76, an online game of some sort. The reclamation bit sounds like a full workshop mode game. Oh, don't say that. Maybe it's a troll to throw us off. Yeah, maybe this is all just like an upcoming Creation Club thing, and they're just using this to throw us off. Smart idea. That guy with the Vault 76 jumpsuit is the Vault Boy. Is he now? Pretty sure he didn't have yellow hair, though. Todd Howard is just so beautiful. I feel that it is online. Don't say that. Don't say that, Ryan. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Fallout Online, okay? Plus, also, if it's Fallout Online... And I feel like if it was Fallout Online, they would just call it Fallout Online. By the way, guys, if you want to join in on conversation after this, after I eventually end the stream, go ahead and check the link in the description for the Discord server. We're trying to get some more people in there. A lot of people want some more people to join on in so that we can get the conversation going. What are you playing? I am playing absolutely nothing right now. Let's get some more copyright claims. Trying to get to where it shows his hair. It's single player, FPS. Let's hope I'm wrong. Fallout Max Online players is 76. Fallout Battle Royale. The Battle Royale allows 76 players. Because that's all the server will allow. Or all the engine will allow. Our future begins. That's online. Elder Scrolls Online was not a sequel to Skyrim. Better yet, it was extremely successful as an MMO. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online was successful, and I've bought it more than once, and it's a good game, but I'm not a big MMO person, so I couldn't really get into it. I would have to have some dedicated-ass friends that would grind the shit out of the game with me, which is likely not going to happen. It might be a spinoff like New Vegas was to Fallout 3. The assets used in the trailer look like they were straight used out of Fallout 4. Yeah, they look like, a lot of the assets look like they were taken right out of Fallout 4. But the engine does look slightly updated, at least the shadows and everything. So maybe they just updated some of the small stuff like that. The Vault suit looks different than others, and the Pip-Boy looks like an earlier version. The Pip-Boy, or the Vault suit definitely reminds me of Fallout 4's Vault suit, but the Pip-Boy is definitely... It's definitely an earlier version. When do you think we'll see more of the game? E3 or sooner? Well, they said that we're going to see more at E3, so I'm assuming we're not going to see anything until then. Can we all agree it's going to be go no matter what? Anyone remember that game? Interstate 76, not Fallout 76. Well, remember, it's not actual in-game gameplay. It's not in-game gameplay, but Bethesda usually doesn't bait you with their graphics. It's not like they're graphics are impressive anyways. Don't think of it as a bad thing. Technically, Division. All right, welcome to Lewis the Gamer second to the server, Dunham, Temporal Toast, Devil Asura, and J-Dog Ka. Again, if you want to join the Discord server, it's linked in the description. So could this be a hint to Fallout 3 Remastered with the music being there to throw us off? I still think that we could definitely see a Fallout 3 Remastered at E3. I do see that as happening, but I don't know. This is definitely throwing a lot of people off for that. And the sources didn't say that they won't show a Fallout 3 Remaster at all. They just said this won't be a Fallout 3 Remaster. We all agree it's going to be good no matter what. Hopefully. Hey, Epoxy, when you're done here, check your Twitter. Someone made a clip of it and uploaded it to YouTube already. Clip of what? Oh, Fallout 4 76 teaser. Alright, thank you. Thank you. 12 days till we find out our future is a dead giveaway. Is your channel going to be based around the genre of games you choose? I'm trying to keep my my channel based around Fallout and Elder Scrolls and Bethesda Game Studios. But I do want to branch out into some games that are somewhat related. Games like Borderlands, for example. That's just one example. And then also I'm going to be doing Let's Plays. But the Let's Plays are going to be not overtaking the channel whatsoever. It's always going to be mainly the kind of content that I've always done. Sad but true, face it. Apoc, do you think we will see more of pre-war stuff in this game? It's hard to say, because if this is even sooner, then I feel like things will be even more damaged and they won't be developed as far as they are in games like Fallout 4, where civilization is kind of getting back on its own 2 feet. This game, I feel like if we actually can leave the vault, it's not going to look the same. It's not going to be as civilized. And Fallout 4 isn't that civilized either way. What is your favorite genre of games? What do you passionately love about them? Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Mainly Fallout. I'm going to be completely honest. I've never actually beat Skyrim. I've played it 10,000 times, but I've never actually completely beat the game. I've just never been able to sit down and finish it. But Fallout is definitely 100% my favorite. So genre like post-apocalyptic RPG kind of games. I also do play a lot of online games like Rainbow Six Siege. Do you enjoy Fallout? Absolutely. What kind of question is that? Fallout has more realism in it. Are you talking to me or him? I don't even know at this point. Do you think it will have more towns than Fallout 4? Well, if we can leave the vault, I'm hoping that... It's really hard to say, because if this is sooner after the bombs dropped, then I feel like there might be more like small locations, but I don't think there's going to be like any big locations like Diamond City or anything like that. I just only beat Skyrim for the first time when I got this special edition and got all the achievements. Yeah, I really want to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do like a modded playthrough of it or something, but I really need to 100% Skyrim. Do you think it will be a city management game? I hope not. I honestly cannot stand management games. I suck at management in all ways. I suck at managing money. I suck at managing resources. I suck at managing everything. Looks like Fallout 4 DLC. It does kind of look that way. It's more of a Fallout spin-off game, so I can guarantee it's going to be smaller than Fallout 4 for sure. Hey, I'm watching this from Antarctica. Are you now? Have I missed anything? Well, if you weren't here for the trailer, then yes, you have missed something. But if you were here for the trailer, then no, not really. I'm just blabbering on. I'm talking to you, Steve, by the way. But yeah, if you did not see this beautiful man's face and then the trailer, you missed that. If you want me to play it again, just let me know. Followed SimCity. Yeah, that's... You guys are making me worry more and more about all the possibilities that they could be doing with this. Damn, I missed a trailer. I had to do the school run. If you want, I can play it one more time, and then I'll probably end off the stream so I can go and record a breakdown video on this. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play through this one more time. If you guys want to peace out because you've already seen it twice or however many times, go ahead. I'm gonna play it one more time for anyone that missed it, especially Steve, because he's always around. And then I'm probably gonna hop off and go record a in-depth breakdown of everything that I can possibly find in this trailer. Probably some additional information on the side as well. So let's go ahead, watch it one more time, and then I will see you guys
all of you
later.
Who tuned into this. It's amazing. We have had over 2 million unique visitors to the stream to watch, I don't know what, nothing, but we have something really cool to show you. It's a tease for our next game, and we'll see you all at E3 June 10th. Thanks again.
Check the guy's hair this time, yeah. Crash Ballast, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, they did. Turn up the audio.
Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild.
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Our future begins. And that is Fallout 76. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed chilling out with me, casually waiting for this trailer. And I honestly really enjoyed this. I hope to do some more live streams in the future, no matter what it is. I don't know what I'll live stream in the future, but this was a lot of fun for me. I love talking with you guys. I love all the speculation that you guys were slapping into the chats. But that is it for this live stream. And if you guys did enjoy, smack that like button down below if there is a like button. Honestly, don't know. And subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of people have already subbed during this live stream, so I want to thank everyone that subbed, everyone that joined the Discord. You are super greatly appreciated. But until next time, this is Epoxy signing off. Let's make sure that we actually press the stop streaming button.